Hello, Legacy Sabers, Marsh here. So today we're going to finish our notes on turtle drawings. This is Basics Day 2. Basically, our essential question today is, what else can you change about the turtle? So we've talked about the fact that we start in the middle of the screen, we're pointing right, we have to import him, and then the commands that we've learned, we made him be able to go forward, backward, left, right, pen up, pen down. But we haven't been able to change anything about how he is actually drawing the picture. So first thing, can you change the color of the lines? Yes. Yes, of course you can. Now, that depends though what you want and what you know. So like let's say you want a color, but you don't care about the shade. So you'll just put turtle.color and then in the parentheses and in quotations, you'll say the name of the color you want. So you can put the name of the color. It just be like red. So like right here, this would make let me change my pen here. This would make it so that the color of his line is red. Notice there's quotation marks around the red. Okay. You can put the hexadecimal code for the color. That helps you pick an exact shade of color that you want. That would look like turtle.color. And then in quotations, again, you put a hashtag and then the hexadecimal code. That is Googleable online. This particular number, 800000, makes maroon. And then you also can put RGB, so red, green, blue information of each value. So you can say turtle.color and then how much red is in the color, how much green is in the color, and how much blue is in the color. Notice that it is the only one that doesn't have quotation marks. 197, 179.88 is our Vegas gold color for our saber. So 3 different ways. It depends on what you want to have appear, and it depends on what you want to make. So do you just want a specific color? You're just like, hey, I just need purple. Or do you want a specific shade of purple? Like I said, hexadecimal codes for colors are easily Googleable. You just need to look them up. The other thing you might want to do is change the width of the lines. To do that, you can say turtle.width, and then in parentheses, the hashtag. The hashtag stands for how many pixels the amount of line will be covering. Naturally, I believe it's 5 pixels is how big his line is to start with. So that way you kind of have an idea. I would not go more than 15 because otherwise you're going to have a ridiculously thick line. Another thing that you can do, you can move the turtle to a very exact place. Best way to accomplish that is turtle.setPosition x, y. X and Y are the values you want to move to. And remember, when he's drawing in his little world, we have the negative 200, positive 200, and so on and so forth. So it's just, that's a positive. It is just like a coordinate plane. So if I would say set position negative 100, 50, he would be like right there. Okay. The only problem with this is make sure you pick up the pen first. Otherwise, he's going to draw a line. So like if he was all the way over here and I'm like, go over here, he's going to go, he's going to draw a line. So before you set position, make sure you pick up your pen, set his position, and then put your pen back down. Otherwise, you will be very annoyed when you're writing your code. Can you draw a circle or curves? Yes. That is another thing we can do. We can say turtle.circle and then in parentheses 2 numbers separated with a comma. The first number is how large you want your circle to be. That's the radius, which is center to outside in pixels. And then the second number is how many degrees out of 360 you want to draw. 360 being an entire circle. If you want 180 degrees, that would be half a circle. 90 would be a quarter, stuff of that nature. Other things you can do, you can put negative values. And what that will do is it'll draw a circle backwards from what it normally draws. Options, some people like to draw circles when they're doing their designs. And then you can set the turtle to a certain direction. So like, let's say, I don't know, I'm drawing and my turtle is something like this. And it has this weird, I don't know what direction it's currently pointing. And I need to make it point north. To do that, you can say turtle.setHeading. And then in the parentheses, you put a number. These are the common values. So east is 0, north is 90, west is 180, 270 is south. I know those are kind of a weird numbers. However, they are mathematical based. So if I wanted him to go to the north, I would put a 90 in here and he'll immediately just go, okay, I'm going to point north. So that is how you can make it go back to a certain direction. Can you fill in a shape that you draw? So like, let's say I want to draw a square and I want it to fill in. To fill in anything, you put begin fill at the beginning and then you draw your shape. Don't make sure that there are no open holes. So make sure you connect your shape together and then type end fill. So right here I have turtle dot begin fill. I drew myself a square and then I said turtle dot end fill. So what that will do is he will literally go, okay, I'm going to draw a square. And then when it connects and I say end fill, then it will fill in all of it. Now here's the problem. If you don't connect, so like let's say I do something like this, boop, and I set it to fill, it will fill the entire screen with color because you didn't fill in the picture. So be careful. Make sure that you connect the dots when you're filling in. And that is the end of our information. Now keep in mind, there are so many more things that a turtle drawings in Python has the ability to do. If you're wondering, hey, I wonder, can I do this? Googling turtle drawings in Python, you usually will find some very easily good information. And a lot of times you'll be surprised that what is available in the turtle class. I'm going to go on to the example program that we used at the first video. So the link is on Classroom. You're going to want to go click that and I'll meet you there. Welcome back to the example. I hope you're clicking in there. This is what we did. So right now our turtle, he does this. Go over here. Oop, why isn't he? Oh, he's running off into the corner there. Can't see him for anymore. Oh, there he goes. Get a little bit bigger of a picture. Ultimately, what I need to do is I need to get him so he's not running away. So I'm going to get rid of turtle.forward. There we go. Now he's not running away anymore. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the pen color. So I'm going to say turtle, gotta click, turtle dot color. And then I'm going to put whatever color, you know what, I'm going to change it to blue. And then I'm also going to change the width. So I'm going to do turtle.width and I'm going to put 10. So now here's the only thing is I do need to make a drawing after that because otherwise I won't actually be able to see it. So I'm going to do turtle.forward and we're going to go forward 30. So now if I run it, and draw it, and then all of a sudden he went forward 30. Now notice the width very big at 10. So keep that in mind when you are thinking about, well, how big can I make it? For the turtle's pen width, smaller, definitely err on that side. If I want to do a circle, I can do turtle.circle. And like I said, 2 numbers inside here. First one is how big of the circle do you want? And remember, it's the radius, which is basically half the size. So I'm going to do 20. And then I'm going to say that I want 180 degrees of that circle. So now if I go over here, run it, I get a cute little circle. If you want it so he doesn't go to the right, if I do a negative 180, he will go, oh, just kidding. Let's try a negative 20. There he goes. Now he's going to the left. So kind of playing with these negative numbers, especially if you're drawing and you're like, ooh, I want him to go a different direction. That is definitely something to play with. It's kind of hard to remember which one does what, to be 100% honest. That's why I just kind of had a mess up there. But the turtle dot circle does allow you to draw a curve of some nature. And whatever number you put here, so like let's say I do 50, he only draws 50 degrees out of the circle. When you're done with the circle, though, I do recommend turtle dot set heading. And then providing that you're going to turn him, maybe I want to turn him 90 degrees, so then he'll be pointing north for me. That way I don't have to worry about him not going somewhere. These are really fun. It's really fun to kind of draw around. The more you play with it, the more you'll have some fun, especially like turtle dot color, trying to figure out all the different colors you can do. Like you can do pink, you can do purple, you can do red. Almost every color is available. And like I said, hexadecimal color codes are available just a Google away. I look forward to continue working with turtle drawings with you, and I hope you have a wonderful time. I will see you later, Sabers.